Hey there, Pisces. Let's get into the energy of you and your person. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Always take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a collective reading, so it won't resonate for everyone. So for your overall energy in this connection, we have intention, be true. And the symbol on the card is a magnet. For your person's energy, we have kindness. And for your energy, we have the card breathing, but it's actually in reverse. I'm not saying that that means you're going to stop breathing. I mean that, when we breathe, when we breathe properly and consciously, we become calmer and more relaxed with each breath. By taking deep, full breaths, we send messages of calmness through our body, and we switch off that internal monologue and we bring our attention to the present. So currently you could be holding your breath a lot and not able to switch off the internal monologue. Let's get what's going on with your person. So their current energy is kindness. Let's see what's going on for Pisces person. Messages, please, for Pisces. What's going on with Pisces person? So we've got the King of Swords to the Five of Swords. So somebody who's logical, calm, clear thinking. But then we've got the Five of Swords with pick your battles wisely, thinking before you act. So this person is not in conflict at the moment. They seem to be looking at fairness and logic with a clear mind. Tell me more, please. The Emperor, the Strength card. So the Emperor is, providing for their family, protecting, defending loved ones. And the Strength card, so inner strength, balance, power. Tell me more, please. Knight of Cups to the King of Cups. Whoa. Maybe they're trying to level up. Maybe they realize they need to level up. Yeah, because they're going from a Knight of Cups to a King of Cups. Yeah, into balance and emotional maturity. And the overall energy is kindness, or maybe they weren't kind in the past. And they want to move into a different energy. Tell me what this person wants in the current connection, please. Eight of Wands to the Star. So they want to take action, and they have a wish fulfillment. Tell me more, please. Page of Cups to the Three of Cups. So they could be coming forward with an apology. They could be wanting to tell you something, and they want to come together. They want to balance their commitments. They want quality time. Yeah. Tell me more about Pisces person, please. Five of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. They're lonely. Yeah, they're lonely. And they want to come together. We've got the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Teamwork. There's a big emphasis on coming together. Tell me more, please. Six of Wands to the Four of Cups. So there's been a tough battle, a tough time. And now they want to move towards triumph, success, public recognition, and they're in contemplation about this. They could be feeling disappointed with what recently happened. Now they could be a bit closed off. which could be why maybe they're thinking more clearly. Tell me more, please. Yeah, they're in Hermit energy. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're trying to reach a state of contentment. And they're turning their attention to this now. I think it's how can I have a brighter future? I think they're in a period of deep introspection and thought. Tell me more, please. What does Pisces person want in this connection? For the Pentacles. So funny how we've got all these pairs. Like 4 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles. Cups and Cups. You've been working hard. So they're holding on to something. They're afraid to take a risk. And they're working on changes. They want to improve their circumstances. So I think they're still holding on to this connection. They're trying to use clear logic thought to say, how can I move forward? How can I bring kindness back into this connection? Sorry about that crunching. It's my dog, he loves carrots. Raw carrots. And he's crunching away quite happily. Tell me more about what Pisces person wants, please. They want a new cycle. They want to move towards success. They feel that this is destined. This is a fated connection. They're heartbroken. They're heartbroken. But they want better times. Tell me more about what Pisces person wants in this connection, please. They want to move forward, yeah. They might see you as the High Priestess currently. Yeah, they might see you as the High Priestess. They might not really know what's going on with you at the moment. You could be a mystery to them currently. And yeah, they want to take the reins and take control of their destiny. Tell me more about this person's feelings about the High Priestess. How does this person feel? 2 of Cups, 2 of Wands. We've got like all matching, like either matching elements or matching numbers. 2 of Cups is about a relationship built on respect. Okay, 2 of Wands, the spark. Okay. And 2 and 2, you know, this reminds me of 11:11. They see you as home. They see you as you fulfill them emotionally. For them, this is a love that's inspiring. It's unified, you know. It's, yeah, they want to, I think they definitely want to move towards you. Yeah, their intentions are to move towards you, and maybe they actually want to be true with their intentions and come forward with kindness. Tell me more about this person. Hierophant, they might have learnt a lesson, and they're definitely, they feel like there are still obstacles, but I think they do feel that they still want to come forward. They're still resilient. They're still resilient. They're still persistent. They want to be persistent. They haven't given up. Final, tell me how this person sees Pisces. How this person sees Pisces. Knight of Wands to the Six of Cups. They see you as energetic, passionate, fearless. You're in their memories. They're nostalgic about you. I just had this feeling of overwhelming emotion. A mixture of sadness and happiness. Passionate, ambitious, action-oriented. You could be deeply connected to their inner child. There could be a trauma bond. Yeah. Wow. Okay, let's get your energy, Pisces. Let's see what's going on with you. So we've got the breathing card, but in reverse. What's going on with Pisces in this connection, please? What's going on with Pisces in this connection, please? Angel guides, spirit guides, higher beings. What's going on with Pisces in this connection, please? We've got the Hierophant and the Two of Cups. So we've got, you're making a decision about your beliefs and your values. Or you could have recently done this. Tell me more, please. Judgment and Seven of Wands. We've got change of position, resistance. So perhaps before you were leaning towards this person, and now you've had a change of position, and you're perhaps feeling more resistance towards this person. The fact that you're holding your breath, it means you're not comfortable. Tell me more, please. Pisces energy. This card, okay, we've got Three of Pentacles, friendship, community. So you could be more in the energy of like spending time with friends. You could be more interested in spending family time together. Tell me more, please. You're managing patience and balance and moderation in your life, and bringing about a new passionate beginning. You know, I think you want some kind of breakthrough in your inspiration, in your creativity, and I think this is where your focus is right now. Tell me more about how Pisces feels at the moment. Six of Wands to the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, you've had a tough battle as well. You know, this hasn't been easy. And the Five of Pentacles, you know, loss, a difficult relationship. It says there is always help available, but this battle has created hardship and loneliness and lack. Oh, taking a deep breath. Got the Four of Cups of the Hermit. Four of Cups of the Hermit. So you're definitely in isolation. You're definitely in meditation. You're taking a break. You're feeling disengaged, disappointed, closed off. Tell me more, please. How's Pisces doing at the moment? Two of Pentacles, the Fool. I think you feel like you made some kind of decision that was not the best decision. Tell me more about this, please. It could have been you were attempting to level up in some way, but tell me more, please. But it didn't end up like that. You ended up feeling like you had less than before. And this tested your inner strength. Tell me more, please. Tell me more. Page of Pentacles or the Six of Pentacles? Okay. So now, I think you're working on your financial harmony. You want a relationship built on good faith. You have big dreams. You're taking a more pragmatic approach. You're keeping your feet on the ground, or trying to. Tell me more about breathing, please. Tell me more about breathing. Nine of Pentacles to the Moon. Hidden enemies and danger. So you might not feel safe in this situation. You don't feel safe. But you should be able to enjoy working hard for a long time and reap the benefits of your labor, but for some reason you're full of fear. Tell me more, please. Four of Wands to the Death card. So we've got Four of Wands is like harmony, community, celebration, and we've got an end to this. So whatever happened definitely kind of like stole your joy. That's the feeling I'm getting. Tell me more, please. Eight of Cups to the Seven of Pentacles. Escapism, change. Yeah. I think that you realize that this situation doesn't work for you, or didn't work for you, and now you're focused on the future and investing your time and your effort into your goals. How do you feel? How does Pisces feel about this person, please? How does Pisces feel about this person? Nine of Wands to Two of Wands. I feel like you have to choose your independence. You have to choose your independence. Tell me more, please. How does Pisces view this person? Working on your skills, recharging. Yeah, I think whatever happened really took it out of you. It literally took away your breath. Tell me more, please, about Pisces moving forward. The wish fulfillment and the King of Wands. Action, leadership, vision. Yeah, I think your wish fulfillment is working on your future visions and goals. Grabbing life by the horns and taking control. Take a deep breath, Pisces. Let's get some final advice for you. Final advice for Pisces, please. Angels, spirit guides, divine beings. Final advice. We've got dive into your dreams. We've got go all in on your essence. We've got claim your space. That's coming up a lot at the moment. Claim your space. Oh, we had quite a few there. I'm going to go back a bit. Tell me advice for Pisces, please. Upgrade the version of you. Find your rhythm. Grow from your heart out. Stretch the limits of your imagination. Deepen your intuition. Deepen your intuition. Tell me more, please. Beam yourself up. Scotty. Raise your vibration. Yeah, I think, you know, when somebody holds their breath a lot, they're anxious. They're anxious and they're not focusing on their true intentions. This could be why this intention and magnet is at the center of this reading. You know, it's our thoughts manifest, don't they? And thoughts attract. So if you're holding your breath and you're in this anxious energy, then you're not claiming your space. and you're not raising your vibration. And let me get a final advice card, please, for Pisces. Advice for Pisces. Tell me more, please. Tell me more. We see that you're on the brink of a breakthrough, that you have patiently been waiting for a situation about to come full circle. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. Tell me more, please, angels, guided. If you are noticing changes within you, it's because you're leaving the old version, yeah. You're elevating. You're shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. That's what I'm getting for you, Pisces. Take a deep breath, my love. I'm sending you love and light. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you on the next one.